Hi, everyone. This is Jeff Clark of the Paydirt Prospector. I'm here at the Metals Investor Forum in beautiful Vancouver. And I have right now with me a new company that I haven't even had the chance to write up yet. It's A2 Gold, formerly Allegiant Gold, but there's some new investors that have come in. They're well cashed up. They can get a lot more aggressive on their project in Nevada. So Peter Gianulis,
Yes,
right?
yes.
CEO of A2 Gold. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Glad to be here.
So first, Peter, I like to talk about the people that are behind a project.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and the successes you've had so people can get to know you a little bit?
Yeah, so I started in the hedge fund industry back at Solomon Brothers in 1996 and became a partner in 2003 and was part of a very successful team and ultimately spun out in 2005 to become Saranac Capital. At that time, I created my own junior mining fund called Carrollton Asset Management from 2005 to 2016. The fund still exists. It's more a private equity fund right now, but we do take positions. 2016, I became far more activist in the sector and got involved in some companies. I've had some very large successors, including Hathor Exploration, CGA Mining, which we sold to B2 Gold, Hathor we sold to Rio Tinto, and I have a fairly decent amount of companies that we've been able to monetize. And I think that's what characterizes us a little bit differently when I manage a company is one of the most important things is not only developing the project, but understand what your exit strategy is. And we have a very, very clear, identifiable and developed exit strategy for A2 Gold as well.
And that exit strategy is develop this, build it as, see how big it is, right? Yeah. And then sell it?
Yeah, I think that anyone that's going to be operating a gold or silver mine, but primarily gold, needs to think of a 2 to 3 million ounce target. Right?
Yeah.
And today we're about 1.5 million ounces of gold, 9 million ounces of silver. We haven't released a 43-101 in 4 years. So that gold was 1,700 the last time we did this.
Oh, so which is double that now. So yeah, that alone.
Correct. And we've done 20,000 meters of drilling during that period of time. And we're initiating another 20,000 meters today.
Wow.
Actually, a few weeks ago we started. And so, we're hopeful that 40,000 meters plus gold being $2,000 an ounce higher than the last time
right.
will allow us to get to that magical 2.5, 3 million. And, time will tell, and obviously success will tell. But we believe that is what's required for a major such as Kinross, which is our largest shareholder, or an Anglo or a Newmont or a Barrick to get interested in a project in Nevada. And Kinross has significant assets there as well as Newmont and Barrick.
Yeah, so Kinross owns 9.9%.
Correct.
They have their Round Mountain mine is not far from you.
Very close. Yeah.
So you're in a great jurisdiction in Nevada. You have a lot of catalysts coming up, or I should say at least drill results coming up from this current drill program.
Sure.
That is your major focus right now, is drilling?
Yeah, so for the last 3 to 4 years, we have taken a conservative stance in a very difficult market. So we didn't raise any money, essentially. What we would do, which we would sell our non-core projects, Eastside being our flagship project, but we were blessed with many, many projects in Nevada, in New Mexico and Arizona, and we have sold those projects to be able to finance ourselves over this period of time. It's my belief, and part of my belief is based on over 25 years of market experience, and I may be wrong, but my belief is that we're entering actually a bull market for the first time in 17 years in the junior.
Yeah.
That's my strong belief. And henceforth, we've taken off a little bit of those shackles that we self-imposed on ourselves, and now have become extremely aggressive in terms of developing the project.
That's great. It's almost like you're a new company because you have this new strategy, and that was partly behind the name change from Allegiant Gold to A2 Gold.
Yeah, I think that was the primary reason, is that people knew us as a very conservative, disciplined junior exploration company, and now we feel that in this new wave, it's time to be aggressive, and we're going to have the largest drill program we've ever done in a single season in the history of our company.
Wow, that's great. Now you have a lot of capital because you have some new investors that came in.
Yeah.
I participated in that private placement, full disclosure. recently. So you're cashed up, but you have some new investors too.
Yeah.
So this does something for the company.
It does. I mean, full disclosure, Kinross also came in, and this is the second round they've invested with us.
Right.
Eric Sprott came in, so that's the first time he's come in with us.
Great.
But we welcome a group that controls now a significant portion of us is a group of U.S. investors that came in. And this most recent financing, we did it with a 12-month hold. So it allows us now, and I think it's the right thing to do, is to allow the management of a company to actually execute the business plan without worrying about 4-month hold or some life exemption.
Right.
You know, right now our investors, which are primarily U.S. investors that came in this round, have a 12-month hold on that on the financing.
Yeah.
So, and they're great investors. They're long-term. Kinross, Eric Sprott, yourself, everyone knows that we need to have time to develop that, and we're pretty confident that we're going to be fairly successful.
So a drill program, you've already started 20,000 meters, and you're doing 20,000 meters next year. Is there a resource update somewhere in the mix there, or how do you see that playing out, or does it depend on drill results?
Yeah, it won't depend on drill results. We haven't put out a resource update in 4 years, and we've drilled about 20,000 meters since then. We're drilling 20,000 meters now, and gold prices are $2,000 an ounce higher than it was the last time. So I would anticipate putting out a 43-101 update sometime early to mid next year, depending on how fast the drilling gets accomplished. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a stock that I own. I am overweight this stock. I recently invested in the private placement. It's a stock that has moved up but hasn't taken off yet. The train hasn't left the station. It's not too late to get in. If you like this story, I encourage you to visit. I will be writing up the company at Paydirt Prospector sometime next week here after MIF, and you can read that with a subscription. So, Peter, thanks for joining me.
Thanks,
I'm behind the company. I'm invested in the company, so I wish you well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.